Welcome everybody to break 12671. This is our 2022 Team Canada Juniors 2-box letter random. Take two. All right. So we have Stephen El Snako, Stephen Darcy 44, Scott Robert Bradley Robert, Danny Darcy 44, GMAC Rabivo Breakerfall and Breakerfall. Stephen at the top, down to Breakerfall at the bottom. Stephen at the top, down to Breakerfall at the bottom. Here we go 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We have Danny at the top, down to Scott at the bottom. Danny at the top, Scott at the bottom. We have our letters in the randomizer, a B down through to R and Z. Here we go, 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We have F at the top, down to the letter N at the bottom. F at the top, down to the letter N at the bottom. Here we go with your letters. Danny with the letter F, El Snako with the letter M, Breakerfall S, Robert with R and Z, Stephen with the letter L, GMAC with the letter A and H, Darcy 44 with the letter G, Robert with the letter J, Breakerfall with the letter O and T, Bradley with the letter D, Stephen with the letter B, Robert with the letter P, Darcy 44 with the letter W, Rabivo with the letter C, and Scott with the letter N. All right, a couple minutes for trades, guys. Rob, I'm going to fire you an email a bit later, okay? Hey, Steve. No, I haven't done it yet. We've got one more break after this with the 7-box mixer, and then we're going to do the Black Diamond after that. All right, let's call for trades. Here we go, box number 1. All right, we start with Connor Bedard, pride of the program, letter B. Reed Dick, pride of the program, red, for the letter D. Owen Pickering, gold auto for the letter P. Nice hit for P. Lucas Dragicevic, pride of the program. Matthew Wood, pride of the program for the letter W. Matthew Ward. Red parallel for letter W. Lucas Dragicevic. for the letter D, clear cut. And Adam Fantilli, pride of the program, for the letter F. Spencer Sova, red parallel for the letter S. Justin Sordiff for the letter S. Is your guys' feed working properly? YouTube is having real trouble tonight. I don't know if it's because of the Super Bowl or what's going on. I want to make sure you guys can see what I'm doing here, because YouTube seems to be struggling a lot. How's it? Can someone let me know how their video is and picture and everything? So I'm looking at the speeds and that, and it's not looking good. It's good? Okay. Because I've just got a feed going here, and it's pretty rough. It's speeding up, it's pausing, it's okay? Okay, I'll keep going. I just want to make sure you guys can see what I'm doing here. Spencer Sova for the letter S. All the videos will be uploaded at the end anyway, but I just want to make sure you guys can still see everything live here. Ridley Gregg, red parallel for the letter G. And Xavier Bourgeot, prospectus momentous for the letter B. Dylan Gunther, pride of the program for the letter G. Owen Pickering, pride of the program for letter P. Lucas Dragicevic, pride of the program, red. Reed Dick, pride of the program, foil. Adam Fantilli at a 349, prospectus momentous for the letter F, blue. Jocelyn Larocque, red parallel for the letter L. Sebastian Casa, program of excellence for the letter C. Nolan Lalonde out of 100 exclusives for the letter L. And Will Coyle, pride of the program for the letter C. Matthew Morden, pride of the program for the letter M. Dylan Garand, red parallel for the letter G. Reed Dick, red sparkly for the letter D. Will Coyle, program, pride of the program, red for the letter C. We have a redemption. Xavier Bourgeot, number to 22, medal hopefuls for the letter B, number 222. Reed Dick, pride of the program for the letter D. Rieger Lorenz, pride of the program for the letter L. Reed Dick, red parallel for the letter D. Maverick Bork, program of excellence for the letter B. Nolan Collins at a 149, prospectus momentous gold for the letter C. Marie-Philippe Poulain for the letter P, red parallel. Marie-Philippe Poulain, foil for the letter P. Nolan Collins, red parallel for the letter C. Matthew Morden, program of excellence for the letter M. And Connor Bedard, base. Shane Wright, pride of the program for the letter W. Owen Pickering, red parallel for the letter P. Connor Bedard, pride of the program, jersey for the letter B. And Nolan Lalonde For the letter L, pride of the program. Connor Bedard base for the letter B. Adam Fantilli, pride of the program, red for the letter F. And Will Coyle out of 99, Prospectus Momentous gold for the letter C. Pride of the program, Josh Fillman for the letter F. Jamie Bourbonnais, red parallel for the letter B. Xavier Bourgeot, program of excellence for the letter B. And Caden Gooley, pride of the program for the letter G. Caden Gooley, a red parallel for the letter G. Dylan Garand jersey for the letter G. And Matthew Ward foil for the letter W. All right, on to our second box. Carson Lambos, pride of the program for the letter L. Nick Moldenhauer, a red parallel for the letter M. Logan Stankoven, program of excellence for the letter S. And Braden Sherman, pride of the program for the letter S. And Blair Turnbull for the letter T, red parallel. Olin Zellweger, high gloss for the letter Z. And Rigo Lorenz, red parallel for the letter L. Josh Davies, program of excellence for the letter D. And Graydon Siepman, pride of the program for the letter S. Olin Zellweger, pride of the program for the letter Z. Kaylin Parker, red parallel for the letter P. Natalie Spooner, foil for the letter S. Marie-Philippe Poulain out of 549 for the letter P, red parallel. And David Goyette, pride of the program for the letter G. Tanner Howe, pride of the program for the letter H. Connor Bedard, pride of the program, red for the letter B. Logan Stankoven, jersey for the letter S. And Spencer Sova, pride of the program for the letter S. Matthew Wood, pride of the program for the letter W, red. Sarah Nurse, nice hit for the letter N. Auto, very nice. Ryan O'Rourke, pride of the program for the letter O. Will Coyle for the letter C, red parallel. Sarah Nurse, jersey for the letter N. And Coca Delic, pride of the program for the letter D. Josh Fillman, red parallel for the letter F. Braden Sherman, program of excellence for the letter S. And Donovan Sebrango out of 549, red Prospectus Momentous for the letter S. Matthew Morden, pride of the program, red for the letter M. Nolan Lalonde, pride of the program for the letter L, red. Xavier Bourgeot, pride of the program for the letter B. Shane Wright, red parallel for the letter W. Jocelyn Larocque for the letter L, red parallel. And Maverick Bork, pride of the program for the letter B. Melody Doust for the letter D, red parallel. Matthew Wood, program of excellence for the letter W. We have a breakouts numbered out of 100 for the letter W, Shane Wright. Nice hit for W. Ridley Gregg, pride of the program for the letter G. Brett Brochu, red parallel for the letter B. Maverick Bork, Prospectus Momentous for the letter B. Xavier Bourgeot base. Sebastian Casa, pride of the program for the letter C. Panophimus, pride of the program for the letter F. Panophimus, red parallel for the letter F. Rhino Rourke for the letter O. Prospectus Momentous. Julian Saulnier for the letter S. Clear Cut. And Logan Stankoven, pride of the program for the letter S. Owen Pickering, pride of the program for the letter P. Olin Zellweger, jersey for the letter Z. Braden Sherman, foil for the letter S. And final pack. Rieger Lorenz, pride of the program, red. Graydon Seepman for the letter S, pride of the program, foil. And that concludes our 2-boxer. All right, that was break 12671, our 2022 Team Canada Juniors 2-box letter random. Thanks, guys. Hope you enjoyed it.